food is so bad that only a black woman can fix it. Because what even is this? This is the only beans on toast that's worth eating. Let's make it.
Okay.
They're actually being flavored in.
I'm British.
Some andouille sausage, and then I add some onion, bell pepper, and garlic.
I made commentary on this in my stories on IG, but it was all over the place. So I said, let me come back after I really thought about it and get my thoughts together and explain to you why this video is problematic. And not only this video, there was a response to that video that you guys just saw. She didn't like the response, so she made a response. And we're going to talk about that. In this original video, as you guys can see, she kind of rudely dismissed beans on toast, which is a dish that is common in Britain. And, you know, a lot of people say that British food is not good. You know, I'm not here to defend either side. What I'm here to talk about is common decency, human decency. We know this is social media and everybody has a right to their opinion, so they can say whatever the heck they want to. That is not my problem. The problem is when you say whatever you want to, you get offended when people respond to you in the same manner that you did, and then you try to back it up with rhetoric that goes against an entire group of people. So there was a woman, and I'm so mad I don't have the clip, but if you guys go and follow her, her name is Epic Curious. I think it's Epic Curious Expeditions, if you go to her page. So she makes a video about the beans. You see her throw it, talking about only a black woman, which is already problematic because why? I'm a black woman and I don't have these claims. But I understand generalizations, but I'm just showing you guys how narcissistic society is today, right? So she gets a response to this video. There was a black British woman who responded, and she said, pick up the goddamn toast or something like that. And then she was like, bitch. She called her a bitch or something. And I didn't see the rest because the lady was talking over it. And she gave her that, you know, that subtle, unbothered read that a lot of black women are so good at. Anyway, so in a nutshell, she makes the video about one black woman to another black woman calling black women a bitch. When I'm just going to be honest. When you look at this woman's aesthetic, you know that this type of woman is bred to compete with other black women. And black people don't like when you tell the truth, but it's true. That type of woman is nasty to her black sisters, but she's going to use black women to try to gain an argument and weaponize a group of people against another group of people, because really it's just two black women fighting each other. She goes on further to say in that video that I don't have, like I said, y'all go find it. She goes further to say that the British black woman is, you know, not smart because she's defending the colonizer and food that came from people who look like the John and Kate +8 lady. So she puts up a picture of a white woman, I guess, that she feels looks bad in her opinion, which is also extremely fucking distasteful because not only black people follow you, white people do. And why should they sit in a comment section and support you when you are coming after all of their jugular? Shout out to the Braxton's mama. Now, this has nothing to do with me, but my mother is from London, right? And I know people are going to watch and say, well, that's why she has this stance. I have no connection to London. I don't have any dog in this fight. I don't care if people like beans and toast or not. I can relate to eating it because I did grow up eating it. My mother fed it to us. It's what she knows. But I will say that I think the woman who was offended was not thinking about being colonized by white people. I think that she was thinking about eating it and being fed it from the people that she loves and liking it and it being a part of her culture and her upbringing personally. I don't think she's thinking about colonization when she's offended by your commentary, disrespectful commentary on beans and toast. When I initially saw the video, I thought, wow, that's unfortunate. Like, I get a lot of people don't like beans and toast. My mother's from London, and I don't know if everybody does this. I'm also Jamaican, but I put ketchup on my eggs. And when I'm around American people, they're like, why are you putting ketchup on your eggs? It's nasty. Well, it's a cultural difference. And it doesn't have, me putting ketchup on my eggs doesn't mean that I'm colonized. Well, maybe, right? You get what I'm saying? I know on a deeper, but when I'm speaking about defending ketchup on my eggs, it's just I'm defending myself. So you make a video that is highly offensive. People who actually like this dish are commenting, because you made a video so people can comment. They're commenting. I guess you're mad because it was disrespectful, but we have to acknowledge that your video was disrespectful. And this is why I say the society is narcissistic, because they can dish it, but they can't take it. And then you sit there with rhetoric trying to rally. You are a nasty, mean black woman. Like a lot of the black women that I encounter in my life. A lot of the times people see me and on sight, they want to disrespect me because of the way that you motherfuckers behave. And when they treat me bad, I'm not saying that I receive it. I'm saying I completely understand it. I don't let them disrespect me, but I understand the stereotypes. Y'all are rude. What does it say about you if the only time you move is for money? Some people don't give a fuck about money. Some people give a fuck about human decency. So yes, the people who watch her commentary, who only uphold money as status, are going to agree with the fact that the other lady is stupid for doing it for free. And people like me understand that we put human decency over money. So we don't speak the same language. I don't expect you to understand. I expect people to come under this post and say, I agree with you, right? Or people to come on this post and say, I think you're full of shit. I'm a realist. I understand. What I'm saying is, you get mad when people generalize black people in a negative way, but you're sitting up here generalizing people who aren't black American as being broken by colonizers. Y'all speak out your ass, and then you want empathy from people. You're going to see videos up here if I choose to do it. Sometimes I put a video out and I private it and I put it. I'm always going to speak. If you didn't know what my stance was, I'm always going to speak about human decency and fairness. You cannot put out into the universe, all white people are evil, and then think that people are supposed to be kind to you, because we know all white people are not evil. And I know that y'all are so hurt that y'all want that shit to be true. Now, I do think all white people might be a little racist, but they're not all bigots. Then gonna tell me, then when she responded back to me, gonna say something nice, nasty, like most. Look, now I'm gonna generalize. Black women speaking nice, nasty. It's their favorite thing to do. And don't let me get talking about the black American Christian woman. That's a petty bitch. That's a hypocritical hoe. I'm sorry. And I'm speaking that way because it's nasty the way y'all walk around. I was just somewhere the other day and this lady was just treating me nasty. And I could sit on here and say, it's because I don't know. You're jealous. On site, you see me. You with your nigga. You think your nigga wants me. You making all these assumptions up in your head that justifies to you to be nasty to me. Am I saying all black American women are like this? No. But it's a problem. Don't start trying to rally black women to come behind you. You know, the first thing you do when you see a black woman you don't agree with is start calling her sweetheart and boo-boo. And you don't stick together with nobody. Don't start talking about black women sticking together and not calling each other a bitch. You're a liar. You nice nastied me out of the comment section and then blocked me. That lets me know that that's your character. That's who you are. And that has nothing to do with the color of your skin. That has nothing to do with whether you like your beans like that on the toast or not. Did I say it was the most ridiculous offense on earth? No. But if you're going to make content like that and people respond, just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and say, well, I was being rude. That's how that works. I did disrespect. Look at the commentary and be like, oh shit, look what she said. Why are you on here trying to read her for the feels in the nice, nasty way and the collar not? Shut your ass up. I don't know if I released it, but it was a video on here. Some lady, she came on and I made commentary about it. It got like 80,000 views on TikTok before I lost my account because people agree with me. And she said, as a socially unattractive woman, the whole conversation, she said something after that. The point was that, she gets treated a certain way. And she wasn't calling herself a name, but that's what she referred to herself as because she's lived her life. She's not going to be gaslit out of the fact that niggas don't think she's attractive and the society don't think she's attractive. So she started it that way. Here go all the delusional black women in the comment section trying to perpetuate that black women are nice to each other. Girl, you are beautiful. You are a queen, girl. Black women have called me pretty. When I see black women who feel like they are pretty, they usually compete with me. And I understand why. I'm not even going to go into it. I know why black women act the way they act. And if y'all want to have a conversation about that, we can. But my commentary on that video was like, y'all didn't even listen to what she said. Because y'all are too busy in the comment section going, girl, you are not ugly. When you know, when you're in high school and middle school and even at the workplace, if a bitch get on your nerve, you're going to say, that bad body bitch, that ugly hoe. That y'all do not uplift beauty in all type of women and beauty and body types. And, you don't do it. So when somebody's trying to have a real moment, don't come under their comment section trying to pretend that you are for the women. I don't like it. And apparently, I think how many people? I think it was 6,000 or something like that people who agreed with me. You're right. They always trying to drown out reality. They are. You don't get to weaponize the black woman against other black women because you can't just take accountability and say, oh yeah, that was kind of rude.